Hello everyone and welcome to Cheap Noise in the House, a channel where we talk about electronic games and music production. I'm Cheap Noise and survey says, I'm in the house. Look mom, 2 hands! I actually bought a tripod that would allow me to do overhead shots on this, how should we call it? The awkward table. There we go. That's a nice name for you. The awkward table. We're gonna call it that for the rest of the channel's history. Anyway, what that means is I can make videos a bit like this one. I will review one of my favorite games. This is a game called Light Wars. It was released by Tiger Electronics in 1997. And it can be associated with different classes of games like Bop It, Smash, and Pinball. But I'm going to go through that with you guys and show you what is this main game's features and flaws. We'll go over that as well. So as I said, Light Wars is a game that was released by Tiger Electronics in 1997. It runs on, out the back here, oops, I just need to find it, 3 AA batteries. And the batteries last quite a long time. I've had it since Christmas and the batteries are still good in it. So who knows how much time I'll have left with them. And as I said, this game is kind of like Pinball meets Bop It Smash. You have a light that moves all around here and around this X area here in the middle, and you need to stop it either on this point you press this button, on this point you press this button, or in the middle if you press the bonus game. And the goal of the game is, in some of the games, to not let the light go in the middle, and if you lose 5 lives, you lose the game. Or in the bonus game, you have to get the light in the middle, and if you get 5 points, you win the game. And what's cool about this game is you can play 4 players at the same time, and it's not like Pass It where you're passing the game to someone else. No. You're playing at the same time on dedicated arcade-style buttons for each of the sides, and the buttons feel really good. It's a good job they did with the buttons. And it's probably one of the worst-sounding games, so if you're scared of downsampling, I guess this one doesn't have a lot of noises. It's more for the gameplay that I like it more than the sound, definitely. But let's turn it on. Okay, I'll probably have to move my head in a little bit because I can't really see the lights from where I was. So you have a few control here. This is a on-off button. This is the start button. This is the game selection button. This is the sound button. And this is the player select. So as you can see, I'm increasing the number of players. This is 1 player, 2 player, 3 players, and 4 players. I'm going to keep it to 1 player for now. You have 4 games. You have game 1, which is, I call it the single ball game. Or you have 1 light that's moving around and you need to stop it before it gets to the middle of your zone. You have a double ball game, which is the same thing except there's 2 lights moving around. And it's significantly harder. You have this one, which is like a bonus game. You need to press your 2 buttons at the same time when the light appears in the middle. Unlike the other games, you're trying to get the light in the middle and hit it just right so you can get a point, get 5 points, and you win. And the last one, And the last one I haven't really experimented with because it's a team game and it requires all 4 players. And I didn't have a lot of people who wanted to play the game with me at Christmas time, so I was kind of alone on this. So I don't really know how the 4th game works. My suspicion is 2 players, so player 1, player 2, and player 3, and player 4 have the same lives, and whichever team loses their lives first, the other team wins. Anyway, so I'm going to try to play a quick game on first game, so single ball. Cool start sound effect. So as you can see, the light is moving around. Oops, and I didn't catch it. Okay. I catched it. You can press the button multiple times, and as you can see, you have a computer, and I'll talk about that later. Oops. There we go. And it speeds up every time. It's getting quite fast now. Oh, shit. This is probably not going to be the best gameplay because I can't really see it from where I am. But you get the idea. Oh, crap, I'm losing quite badly. and I lost. And it shows that the other player has won by flashing their LEDs. It's a really good game, when you can see it, that is. The lights are kind of dim, so you want to play in a dark area. And one thing that's great is that you can play, if you're only one player, you play against a computer, and the computer changes the performance every time. So sometimes the computer will be better than other times, which is a really nice touch. You might argue that it's not like levels that is constantly the same, but I think it makes the charm of the game. It really feels like you're playing against different players. Some players are better than others. And that's it. So now let's go into Double Ball. You press the game button. It selects game 2. You can see that light here. And as you can see, there's 2 lights here now. They're not really moving towards me. Oh, the computer has lost a life. And I did too. That was a cheap shot. I call it the cheap shot. Sometimes it does that. Oh, it's not going too well for both of us. Oh, may the computer probably lose. Oh, I lost another life. And I lost again. Alright, so this is game 2. Now, game 3 is the bonus game. So I'm going to load that up. The light changes to reflect that it's the 3rd game. And in this game, you're trying to, the light moves around like usual. It's only one light. You're trying to catch it when it's in the middle here. So you can catch it, not there, but here. Only here. So you're trying to hit it just right. Again, you can hit the same button every time, which means a lot of button mashing, if you're playing this game like I am. So let's go. Comma. There we go, I got one. And the computer has one. Oh, he forgot one. He forgot 2. Oh, I forgot 1. So this game gets really frantic. Holy shit, that goes fast. Okay. Probably. I think we're neck and neck. Oh, yeah. He won. I'm gonna give it one more try, and I'll try to bring it closer a little bit so I can see the lights a little bit better. Computer has one. Oh, he made the cheap shot on the computer. Oh, shit. I got one. Oh. You got 3, I got 1. You got 4, I got 1. That was unfair. Anyway, as you can see, really fun game, Light Wars. It really feels like you're at a mid-90s arcade. It's flashy. It has flashing lights that flash all around. And how I can say the word flash again. Flashy lights that flash around. Anyway, flash. So yeah, really fun game. Totally recommend if you can find it. And it's not that expensive. I know that some people found it in a thrift store. So it's not impossible to find. And I really highly recommend it. Anyway, thank you. That's it for me. And I'll see you later.